Right then, Brian. Okay, so the left-hand one we have here now was your before. The right-hand one, which we're going to go into more detail, is your after. Okay, so previously your ball flight looked something like that there, curving off to the right, losing distance, losing golf balls, direction was a problem, and not very, very consistent. Every now and then the ball might go straight, but more often than not you were fighting that slice, okay? So because the ball was following that blue line, you tried everything to swing it on that red line, okay? So you sort of lean on your left side.
Or even point myself.
Well, exactly, yeah, turn the club face, all the above, okay? We see all these guys who slice the ball, do as many things as possible to send it left, okay? If you look at your left hand, you can see the logo on that, the white part, where you can barely see the white part there. It's kind of around the corner, shall we say, of your hand, around this side, okay? Let's look at that hand there now. So there's your left hand there, there's your left hand now. So the white line there, as we can say, is pointing, what would be pointing up towards your right shoulder when you get fully set there, okay? So that thumb now we can see just off to the side, the white part of the glove is on top of the club there nicely, okay? So from there now, when we produce the right hand to the golf club, we're going to tilt our that sort of tilt there with the shoulders and bring your hand on there. So now it creates the angle in the shoulder that we're looking for. The fact that your glove hand is above your right hand means that your shoulder should be in that slightly tilt. Otherwise, one arm's going to be bent. And if generally speaking, we see the left arm bending in here, it often bends in with the elbow to the side, the palm faces up, you get kind of locked in this position. And your left arm now, as you can see on the left hand there, very sort of tucked up and not much space to go. So we can get that grip there. Now, to be fair, there was a bit of a re-grip here where the club kind of moved around a little bit, and that white mark sort of just shuffled a little bit round to the other side, so the face was a little bit over. But generally speaking, your setup there is good. Taking the golf away, good shoulder turn, okay, get that club to the top of the backswing. Now from here, you think how far your left shoulder's gone, it's kind of moved from there to there. But your club has gone there, all the way back there. It's got to travel back down to the golf ball a lot more than your body has, okay? So as we get back to that golf ball, we're going to get that club face now. You can see just before impact there. That ball's about to be struck, as you can see. Everything now is kind of lined up and matched up to impact. As the club then goes through, you can release the arms through this way nice and freely. That right arm, kind of underarm throw, uppercut towards target, good swing. As opposed to going this one here now, you sort of chopped across it. Look where your arm's gone there now. Look at your right arm just disappearing. And look how low your hands finish in comparison. If the hands finish low, it's generally because the arms are going from high to low. Okay? If you're behind the ball this way, your arms are this way, they come from low to high, up here. If you're this way and you're chopping across to please go left, you go from high to low. So it's not necessarily thinking, okay, we've got to change your follow through, but a change in follow through will be a result of a better movement and a better club face position impact, okay? And that's going to be the movement we're going to try and practice now. So if you're hitting the balls on the sim here now, and we say that's the sort of target line, as a warm-up in some way, with the first sort of 10 or 15 swings, start off with the drive even, to some small swings, just try and get the golf ball to go left of that, in this case, white line on the camera, the red line, okay? Just by allowing that club to close up and work, in a sense, faster than it wants to. So we get the feeling of what a club face is closing is going to be like, because it's purely a feeling for you. What it feels to you, to me, to the next person will probably be different. But can we get that sensation of allowing the hand, these impact bags are always kind of in one of these bays here, so if you want to come give them a bash and have a whack, just make sure you let Ben know, because he gets a bit scared of jumping. Okay, but you can give it a good old back and just get that sensation of how those hands are going to work and overtaking someone, or the feeling of overtaking. As we can see in reality, when you come back to the golf ball, they're all in line. But it felt to you as though you were kind of hitting the club beyond your hands, because it just felt different to what you're used to. But if people who are someone who struggle with slicing the ball over to the right here, they will try everything under the sun to send it left. Pulling it left, aiming left, elbow left, everything left, 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 left. The problem is everything works left but the club face. Club face right, the ball goes right. So does that kind of make sense, sir? Yes?
Oh, it all makes sense.
Some things to focus on there, okay? So in terms of movement, focus on that club face. Grip's going to be important, okay? And I would say as best you can, if you can go in front of a mirror at home or reflection, practice that grip. You've got a measurement or a thing to look at. From your point of view, if I'll send this through, this video will come sent through to you anyway. That's what your this is what your left hand wants to look like there. Okay? Your thumb is just off the side, that little, as you correctly pointed out, that kind of little V in there. pointing up towards your right shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that better. So in time, that'll just come
Natural.
what you do.
Yeah.
At the moment, you've got to think about it, which takes a little bit of time and to process. And then you've got to set up, and it's like, how do I put my left hand on down first? Where do my arms go here? But that's going to get used to the more you do that. So if you can, again, a couple of minutes a day at home, just in front of the reflection stand, I'll practice my setup, and get more control of that golf club. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent, good stuff.